Years ago, on the day of the fall of Saigon, we were not even born, or we were too little back then. Our parents and grandparents risked their lives escaping the communist regime, searching for freedom. And a promised land they have found. America has always been kind to immigrants. Our parents have learned to rise above sorrow. They have learned to dream again. So much hard work for the last 30 years, and it shows. Look at some of the achievements. Ngay, 2007 National Security Medal recipient, designed a thermobaric bomb, credited with helping to win the war in Afghanistan. A Georgetown law professor, former U.S. Assistant Attorney General, and the chief architect of the Patriot Act. And many more successful stories in every facet of American society. Military leaders, entrepreneurs, actors, teachers, doctors. Our generation and generations to come will follow those footsteps. America, our home, our country, is the land of freedom and equal opportunities. Dreams will become a reality simply by doing our best. Do our best in school or at work. Do something meaningful in our lives. Be a volunteer at church or at school. Take part in building our community. Our parents came here with a dream and determination. They never wanted to become a burden of society, and neither should we. I hope that's not much to ask for, because I'm just about to ask for more. Let us not forget our heritage. Let us not forget where our parents, our grandparents came from. Let us not forget why we're here. Let us not forget the poor, the suffering people of Vietnam. We have been misled to believe economic change will bring freedom. We have been misled to believe international ties will improve human rights. We have been told sooner or later Vietnam will be free. Our parents have waited. So did our grandparents. Well, how much longer can we wait? When will the pain and suffering end? Another 30 years? Basic human rights are simply the rights of the people. There's no treaty needed to be signed. There's nothing to negotiate for. Ask Father Lee to wait, not to speak out for what he believes. Ask Father Lee to wait for freedom and justice. William Gladstone once said, justice delayed is justice denied. In Vietnam, thousands and thousands of children go to sleep hungry at night. Look into their eyes and ask them to wait, and promise them a few more years there will be food on the table. A few more years they may have the privilege of learning how to read, let alone high school, let alone college. Imagine those children were your brothers, your sisters, or your own children. Can you feel the pain? Can you feel it in your heart? Can you just sit still and wait for things to happen? A few more years, a few more generations, a few more promises, a few more lives. No, not sooner, not later. The time is now. Freedom cannot wait. Freedom will bring economic growth to every home, every family in Vietnam, not to a small group in power. Freedom first and foremost. We want it now. We want it all. Fight if we must. Fight for justice, for human rights, for freedom. Freedom for Vietnam. Woo, woo.